Since BroThrow's is a sports betting platform that connects players to bet against each other directly, whenever I introduce the site to a friend, I always get hit with the same few questions. Usually people want to know if the site's legit, how soon they get paid out after a win, or how BroThrow's legal to use in all 50 states. So in this video, we'll get straight to it. I'm Connor, and today I'm answering the 10 most frequently asked questions about how BroThrow works and what the rules are. Kicking this off with number 1. Why is BroThrow asking for the last 4 of my social? Well, since the BroThrow community is built on trust, we have to confirm that you are who you say you are. When you go to sign up, one of the first prompts you'll get is to enter the last 4 of your social to be verified by an identity verification service to make sure you're a real person. BroThrow doesn't store that info, and after you submit it, we encrypt it, send it to our third-party verification partner, and get a pass or fail based on the information that you provide. And keep in mind, this is the industry standard for identity verification. Number 2, how soon do I get paid after I win a bet? We'll go to the rulebook for this one. BroThrow operates on a daily payment cadence, so all players are asked to use the balance sheet to settle up on their wins and losses by 12 p.m. Central Time the day after the bets are graded. But in my experience, most players settle up the same day, and if a game goes later into the night, I usually get a payment notification by 10 a.m. the next morning. Number 3, how do I increase my daily betting limit? So every user with a free account on BroThrow has a $100 daily limit, but for those who want to increase that and bet on more games or just want more than $100 in action, you've got the option to become a Pro or a Pro Plus subscriber. Pro subscribers level up through higher betting limits as they complete more bets, and Pro Plus subscribers level up instantly by putting down a small deposit as collateral for the higher limit they request. I made an entire video breaking down the Pro subscriptions, so if you want to learn more about those, I linked that video above so you can check it out after we're done here. Number 4, what happens if someone doesn't pay me after I win? Earlier we talked about that 12 p.m. Central Time being the payment deadline after you lose a bet, but sometimes people are late or they forget and you gotta follow up. I've won over 600 bets, and when I did notice payments were late, I just sent daily reminders through my payment app until my request was completed. But if your requests are ignored, BroThrow can help. First, open a payment dispute using the balance sheet. BroThrow's customer service will contact your opponent and they'll nudge them to pay up. If that doesn't work, we'll put you in touch with your opponent directly to try and work things out. But ultimately, if a player doesn't pay, we'll ban their account and the accounts of anybody affiliated with them. We always encourage players to bet privately with friends and group members to hopefully avoid this. And that brings us to number 5. How often do people skip out on paying their debts? Well, because BroThrow's is a trust-based community of sports bettors, people do skip out once in a while, but it's pretty rare since we react quickly when a user's showing red flags. By the numbers, it happens less than 0.03% of the time, or in other words, for every $100 you bet, you might get ghosted for 3 pennies. Because BroThrow's is available in every state and players save so much money on the VIG, users want to pay up so that they can continue using the platform. Number 6, how is BroThrow legal in states that don't have online sports betting? BroThrow's legality hinges on 3 key points. First, BroThrow doesn't hold or transfer any money that's wagered between players. All settlements happen directly between the 2 people betting. Second, BroThrow doesn't charge a VIG or juice on any of your bets like a traditional sportsbook would. And last, BroThrow doesn't play the bookmaker. We don't set market prices, and we don't care who wins or loses. Think of BroThrow like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. We provide the marketplace for you to interact with other bettors. Number 7, how can I message or talk with other players on the site? I'd say the easiest way to get in touch with other BroThrow players is by joining our Discord community with a few hundred members. But currently, we don't offer a way to DM other players through BroThrow, so if you really need to send a message to someone directly, just reach out to customer service and they should be able to help you out. Number 8, how do I cancel a bet that I accidentally accepted? We made it pretty hard to accidentally accept a bet since every bet you create or accept requires you to enter your 4-digit security PIN, but I've got 2 solutions for you. First, if you do accidentally accept one and the game hasn't started yet, you can reach out to BroThrow's customer service to inquire about canceling it. We can't guarantee that your opponent will agree to cancellation, but if there's enough time, we'll always ask. Second, BroThrow doesn't charge a vig, so if you bet 20 on one side, you can just bet 20 on the opposite side to cancel it out. I do that all the time when I decide I don't want to risk as much as I thought I did 5 minutes ago. Number 9, I created a bet but it didn't get taken by another player. What happened? Even though most bets on BroThrow get accepted, occasionally there are some that don't. And because BroThrow's not a traditional sportsbook, we can't guarantee that your bet gets taken since another bettor has to accept it for there to be any action. That's part of the trade-off for not having to pay the vig. My pro tip is that if you see a lot of bets similar to yours on the sheet, check back in a few times before the game starts and try to pick up any created bets that players made for the other side. You might end up with 3 $15 slips instead of one for $75, but at least you got some of the action you wanted. But before you get mad that it didn't get picked up, check the final score to see if it would have won first. And last at number 10, why doesn't BroThrow offer parlays or props? Well, because BroThrow users are the ones paying out winners, parlays aren't well suited for social betting. Not many bettors want to play the house and take the other side of your 12-game parlay that pays them $2 by risking $1,000. Social betting works best when the outcomes are closer to 50-50. Player props, on the other hand, are more realistic, and those plus first half bets are on our radar to add in the future. For more BroThrow insights, check out some of the other videos on this channel, and make sure you're a part of our free Discord community with hundreds of other players that you can join by clicking the link in the description box below. And if you have any questions that we didn't get to today, let us know in the comments and we'll make sure that we get those answered too. I'll see you on Discord.